Big O book project is aimed at trying to collect the posters that were seen everywhere in around, especially London, say, but Britain in general and abroad, during the late 60s through all the 70s, and which were part of the furniture at the time. Every flat would have almost certainly one Big O poster somewhere in the background, and you'd see them wherever you went, in markets, in shops, and they were part of the wallpaper really of the late 60s through the 70s, and that's what we're trying to capture in this book.
Started a little stall, the first stall ever in Kensington Market, where we were selling bits and bobs and posters from other people and things. I then went and reprinted this legalised cannabis poster by Martin, and bought I don't know where I had the money, but bought a Volkswagen van and drove round London and Carnaby Street selling them. And then Martin brought probably his most famous artwork to me, which is called Mr. Tambourine Man. Dylan's head sort of in lots and made up from lots and lots of circles.
If you were vaguely inclined towards rock and roll and being a hippie, then you'd almost certainly have one or two Big O posters.
The art and the music of the period, it was more or less inseparable. You bought an album, you listened to the music, you know, maybe your favourite band, you absorbed the work on the cover, and the two became one.
Two covers that become very iconic for whatever reason were Hunky Dory and Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie, but also I've worked for, say, the Beach Boys, with a couple of LP covers for The Sweets.
They were very much based on company instinct, which was for what was popular.
Beyond Money, I think, is something that sort of expresses I don't know, a vision, and the artists involved were all passionate about the work.
We had 13 very good years. I made a lot of friends, some enemies, and ended up owing everybody some money.
I think it really is a case that there was some very good stuff done through the 60s and 70s particularly, and it's never to be repeated really.
I mean, Kickstarter is a great idea.
It will be quite unusual to see such a variety of artists and artwork assembled together under one umbrella, if you could say.
I'm going to be offering some of my signed prints as an incentive to people to invest in the project, and I'm very happy to do that.
If you like that thing, now's the time to sort of kick in and see that it happens.
Great times.